to the first ever broadcast of DestinedCraft Radio. I'm GeneralSkippy here with my two good friends Trevohyeah and lolboy. Today we'll be talking a little bit about Mass Effect 3, Assassin's Creed 3, the PlayStation Vita, and the new Minecraft 1.2 update. But before that, I believe introductions are due. Gentlemen, would you mind telling a little bit about yourselves?
I'm Trevor, and I draw lots of things for the internet. People can look at them, and I like to play RPGs, like Skyrim.
Or like rocket-propelled guns?
Rocket-propelled guns, yeah, I would play them rocket-propelled grenades. Really fun.
Alright, I'm LOL Boy, and I put a lot of videos up to YouTube. The Laughaholics channel, the LOL Boys with the X and D, makes me look like I'm laughing. And on my spare time, I beat people up in Battlefield 3.
Pretty cool, man. I'm GeneralSkippy. I'm owner of the DC network, pretty much. I run a Minecraft server in my free time, a little bit of YouTube videos here and there, a little bit of voice acting, nothing so much, but yeah, what do you guys say we have a little bit of fun before we get this thing started? Anything
you do.
Good going on your guys' lives?
What kind of voice acting do you do, General?
I've got so many voices. I mean, I've got a gay German, and this one's absolutely my favorite.
Yeah, the Southern Western voice.
I love that one the most. Please talk more.
Super duper.
It's so super duper.
And then you have the Russian voice, which is a little cracky because I'm having a lot of mucus in throat.
In the not-so-distant future.
And then you could do like a movie announcer voice like Trevor did, and he's like, one man, one desire. Yeah. What's been going on with you two?
Well, I drew some stuff today and yesterday. I'm
having a good old time now.
Man, we have such exciting lives.
I'm really a superhero, but this is what I do in my spare time.
Yeah, I'm really a superhero, but I just like to get on the Minecraft every now and again and talk to my friends.
What about you, old boy?
You don't know how lonely it is to be a superhero.
But yeah, what about you, old boy? How have you been?
Well, I like to, what else? What I really like? I like to ask people random questions. Like when I did a video yesterday, I would tell women, what do you think the definition of swag? What's your style? What's your class of men? I'm telling you right now, it was hilarious. Women said style, women said class, good looks. He claims the spot, grabs attention. This is what I do all day. Make people laugh and enjoy lives.
That totally wasn't scripted.
Well, that's good. That's really good. Did you know the definition of swag is an arrange and or decorate with swag or swags of fabric?
Are you being attacked by a dog?
The noun is a festoon of flowers, fruit, and greenery. Ribbon-tied swags of flowers would be an example.
Wow. And I thought I knew what swag was.
And your little educational fact for today.
It sounds like puppies are being beaten in the background. You hear that?
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of dogs and someone's pulling up right now, so.
What kind of dogs do you have?
One's a black lab. I got a blue tick hunting hound, and then she's a little fat son of a bitch. And then the third one is an American Labrador with a pit bull mix. Pretty cool dogs, actually.
All right, I have a cat and a black lab, and that's about it. That's two animals. And my cat doesn't like to leave me alone. Like right now, he's on my lap.
One man, one cat on your lap.
Oh God.
But I used to have dogs. I had one named Princess. It was a pet bull mixed with husky.
I killed them.
And she ran away. No, my dad had to give her up, apparently. She came back. Surprisingly, he dropped her off like 5 miles away from the house, and she found her way back. Pretty crazy.
She's just like, dog. I'm coming back for vengeance. I'm gonna bite her off.
I don't know. I think it was like a Chihuahua. Yeah, I think that's what it was. All he did was just like pee crap everywhere and run away from me. So we had to definitely give him up. Oh god, that dog was too much.
Give him up, you can drop him into a field it's away.
Do y'all want to really laugh? Y'all want to laugh at something hilarious?
That'd be really fun, actually.
Okay, so I had two birds named Tony and Joy, named after my mom and dad.
All right.
They're considered to be lovebirds. I don't know how lovebirds supposed to, interact, but every night I swear they'll be arguing, just flapping wings and everything. So I think a week goes by, and I hear a bunch of noise when I'm, going to the house, and I go up and I'm like, what the heck? What happened to Joy? Joy's dead. It's like he killed Joy. They're supposed to be lovebirds. What? They gave me some type of hate birds or something like that.
Domestic violence in the household.
So,
Two birds.
no matter how much I tried to feed the boy one, he wouldn't eat. He died of starvation.
It's like
I love her so much.
It's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith for birds.
Yeah, that's my jacked up story about my birds.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go to intermission, and right after that, we're going to start talking about those games. Welcome back to DestinedCraft Radio. I'm GeneralSkippy here with my friends Lolboy and Trevohyeah, just in case you missed that. We're going to be talking a little bit about Mass Effect 3, Assassin's Creed 3, the PlayStation Vita, and the new Minecraft 1.2 update today. Trevohyeah, would you mind taking it away with Assassin's Creed?
Well, thanks, Skip. I appreciate it, but down to business. In Assassin's Creed 3, you're going to star as a half Native American guy with a fully Native American named Connor. In New York and Boston between 1753 and 1783. But that's not what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about their new 1,000-man battles there's a rumor going around. Then Assassin's Creed 3, they're going to have these really big, like, 500 versus 500, like, revolutionaries and Native American kind of battles.
That sounds interesting.
And it talks about you're also going to have Benjamin Franklin as one of your teammates, and George Washington, Charles Lee, some of the best. But
that sounds like it's going to be pretty darn epic. Personally,
remember earlier,
I've never been into Assassin's Creed just because of the camera angle. I figured if it was in first person, it wouldn't be any better either. It's just, I have a, I don't know, weird disagreement with third person. But
well, I own
understand
Assassin's Creed games, and personally, I'm a big fan of the Assassin's Creed series, but I've never liked the third person. I've always just not liked it. The camera angle's off, and always is just like above your guy. And it just reminds me so much of GTA 2 when it was like directly above, like on a street view. And it just kind of got in my way most of the time. Like, I love the cutscenes, I love the dialogue. It's just like right when we get to like the video and the camera effects, you're just done.
It's set up so nicely, the story and everything. It's just the camera angles. I cannot deal with that. I've been an FPS gamer all my life. First-person shooters, Call of Duty, Battlefield. Like Dead Space. If it had a camera like Dead Space, like just directly over the shoulder, that would be pretty much the same thing. Or like Skyrim, it's directly over the shoulder when you're in third person. It's not following 15 feet behind you in the sky.
You can actually make it 15 feet behind you. You just hold down the button and zoom out. But I've done that. But the one thing I never liked about Assassin's Creed 1, which is kind of where the whole series, started for me, is just officially made me an Assassin's Creed fan. The one thing I didn't like was all the stupid collect these 80 billion flags all around the world. Because it seemed like everywhere you went, there'd be different dominions and different denominations and everything. And everywhere you went, there'd be 30, 40-something flags. It'd be ridiculous. And you could never get them all because you had to look around on the map.
Yeah, I understand completely. It's good for what kind of game it is. It's a good idea, and the company that came out with it made quite a bit of money from it. It's original.
Yeah. The thing I like about Assassin's 2, though, is where they changed everything entirely. They got rid of the chunky dialogue, and everything just made it flowed better. And there was no more stupid collecting flags. And instead of collecting flags, you collected these little amulet things. And at the very end, if you got all the amulets, you got this really sick set of armor. And I think that makes a lot more sense than get all these flags for 10 gamer score or whatever you use.
Yeah, PlayStation, you little trophies. Xbox, you got your little gamer points. Yeah, I'm not sure about the newest game. I mean, it's Native American in the Revolutionary War.
Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna love it. But I'm just not so sure how they're gonna play this off because I'm so used to having them stick within the medieval times or whatever, and now they're going to 1753, smack in the middle of the American Revolution, or actually right before it actually. And then I just think they could have gotten a better name than Connor. I mean, come on, Ubisoft, what are you doing? Connor Featherwind. Connor runs with deer.
One man.
One desire.
Connor runs with the deer.
All Connor had to do was run with the deer before the offspring of his English father was killed. They
call me Native Smoke Cloud.
The smoke cloud from my village rose as tall as the giant.
Alright. Thank you, Trevor. Khalil, or Lolboy, I'm sorry. If you wouldn't mind going over Mass Effect 3 in the Vita for us?
Alright, we're gonna start off with Mass Effect 3. Exciting game so far. An ancient alien race decides to take over, which is known as the Reapers, take over the Earth. And you will start as a commander, Shepard, which will lead an assault counter to take it right back. I'm talking about annihilation, super weapons, all of that. It's a co-op online multiplayer missions that you have to do. You're a special forces squad, combined weapons, powers, special abilities. You get some abilities from the aliens as well. You fight a galactic war along with your friends in 4-player mode and do multiplayer missions with them online, which is pretty cool. You get to customize your weapons, your arsenal, your upgrades, what type of scopes, what type of gun barrels you want to have. It's really a back and forth battle, really exciting game. You know, I never owned a Mass Effect 3. Or I mean, ever own a Mass Effect, but I would because this game is so exciting. Customize your soldier, your squad, and just try to engage your battle a whole lot better. So far, I have to say, a lot of people are giving it some good reviews. But they don't have the game yet.
Yeah. Have you played any of the series actually?
No, that's my point.
Well, I have Mass Effect 1. It's actually on my shelf right now. I was playing it yesterday. Skippy can contest to that. But I was playing it, and I was just thinking, I'm like, man, I'm getting so pumped for Mass Effect 3, because I heard, I don't know if you, we're going to mention this later on or not, but in the multiplayer, you can actually play as different races. Like, I know people have been wanting to play as, like, Vicarian or as, like, one of those really tall, I forget what they're called.
Aliens. Oh.
They're really big alien people. But yeah, in the new multiplayer, I saw this trailer on IGN. They're talking about that you can actually play as the different races.
Oh yeah, you can play as the Reapers. That's what they're called. Oh, that's pretty cool.
That sounds pretty cool.
All right.
That kind of game, I like games like that. It has the interactive storyline. It's like Fallout or Skyrim. Like you know what I mean? Like you go and you ask like certain questions and stuff. Depending on your answers, like what your reputation will be. The customizable guns. There's an entire new arsenal for the game, is what I read. You can customize your guns out the wazoo. That multiplayer is supposed to be really, really good. I was reading up on it this morning.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Four-person
I haven't played anything but the Mass Effect 2 demo for the PlayStation, but that would be a game I'm looking forward to purchasing.
Oh, you know another good thing about it that I used to play in Infamous 2. You actually be able to choose your endings. You actually kind of make your own story mode as you go. Like multiple endings determine on the choices that you pick within the game, which just makes it a more fun, exciting battle.
I think if you're playing on the computer or if you have previous data from Mass Effect 1 and 2 saved to your system, it's supposed to carry over into Mass Effect 3. I'm not too sure how that's going to work out, though.
Yeah.
Well, they had a system like that in Gears of War 1. In Gears of War 3, at least, when you had specific achievements from Gears of War 1, it would read your data on your hard drive and it would unlock certain things for you. Like, in Gears of War 1, if you had such and such an achievement, you'd get a chrome skin in Gears of War 3. Or you'd get a chrome shotgun or a golden shotgun or whatever they gave you. But I just think, like, that system is going to be really helpful for the people that don't want to, like, have to remake all their character again and have to go back and replay everything they wanted to replay.
Exactly.
Just kind of, like, right where you left off.
Yeah, see, that's the one thing I would have preferred for the Elder Scrolls games, because, man, I played Oblivion all the time. I had one of the best freaking characters. Had all the fancy armor and super-powered items that were so ridiculous that you shouldn't even have them in the first place. If they would have had that carryover effect, that would have been amazing.
The way I played all the Elder Scrolls games since Daggerfall, I played as a Breton in Daggerfall. I've always played as a Breton for any of my Elder Scrolls games. And ever since I was 7 years old, I would always have a guy named Raphael. And Raphael was my favorite guy. Don't laugh at me. I was 7 when I made him. But I carried him over into Morrowind. And I also carried him over into Oblivion, and now I'm playing as him in Skyrim. I have like my own little bloodline going on. It was just one of my like little things that I did for fun. But just thinking that Mass Effect's going to do that without you having to actually go back and replay, it's probably going to be a lot more helpful than me just trying to, replay all my games as Raphael or whatever.
Yeah, I totally understand. That Mass Effect 3 is going to be a really good game, and we're all looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But now for a little bit about Minecraft. Minecraft actually just came out with their new patch, the 1.2 release. It's adding some bug updates, fixing some of the current bugs that the 1.1 had, new biomes, different items, and whatnot. Some cool things I saw about it. The build height for worlds now is about roughly twice as high. There's oh man, I'm stuttering like crazy when I'm reading.
That's okay.
But there's some. I'm reading off the website right here. Let's see. It's like you could put doors in snow, and the snow would that one block would be erased, but now you're not allowed to put the doors on the snow. There's new items. There's the redstone lamp. There's a different kind of stone brick block. It looks really cool. There's this new. It's like, I believe it's called flame ball or flame powder. It's you can light fires with it, and you can put it actually inside of a dispenser, and when you step on the thing, it'll shoot out like a flaming fireball.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's entirely new dungeon designs that I think personally are inspired from Indiana Jones instead of the normal regular square strongholds. I mean, you get so excited you find a stronghold, but it's so boring. These ones, they're really amazing. There's a new mob. It's Iron Golem. It's pretty much if you don't have Mo creatures installed, the biggest natural mob in the game. It's it's 3 iron in the shape of a plus, and then you put a pumpkin on, and it creates a friendly mob that will attack aggressive mobs.
It's kind of like using the Hulk as a best friend. The Hulk just follows you around.
Pretty much, that's it. It's really, really nice.
Which personally, I know I wanted the Hulk by my side fighting battles in Minecraft, because I'll be going to a cave, and we've all had this experience. You get to the very end, and you're like, sweet, found some diamonds, and then you just mine them, and the second you turn around, there's like a zombie army. You're like, oh hey, what's going on? And you're like, Hulk, save me!
Or even worse, a creeper.
Save me, Hulk! But
yeah, there's a new jungle biome. There's cats, the iron golems. The AIs have a totally different, or the mobs have a totally different AI system. You can tame wolves, and they can have puppies. I think that's really cool. That's a plus. That's probably one of my favorite things.
Can you have kittens and puppies at the same time? And put them in
I'm not sure about kittens, but the villagers can have children if there's room in their village.
I'm going to make a 2x2 hole and put kittens and puppies in there. I'm just going to jump in. Great. A little puppy kitten hole. It's best.
Be forewarned that at nighttime zombies will actually siege your house. Just make sure you have an iron door, because now they can actually break down your wooden doors.
Oh man, it's really loud.
So unless you have some kind of security system built into your house, like, I don't know, a pitfall or some fireball dispensers, or maybe just sand that falls from the ceiling every time your door opens, which is personally not a good idea because you may get caught in that yourself. But,
I don't know. It wasn't if the zombies and the creepers were bad enough blowing up your house, but now they can literally just knock down your door. It's like,
the thing is, they can only that only applies if you're playing on the hard difficulty. The normal, easy, normal.
I read about it.
Same thing.
They added it on normal too. It's on normal. I read about that. Yeah, they added it on normal. So you have to like play either on easy or peaceful if you don't want to get raped by zombies.
No.
Yeah, that fire thing I was talking about, it's called a fire charge, and there's a bottle of enchanting. Also, there's a new potion in the game. You can craft it. It's an experience potion. It works like a splash potion. You can throw it up in the air over your head, and when it breaks, it'll create experience balls. You just pick them up, and you can use that to enchant your items. And that's personally what I think the only thing the leveling up is for, is enchanting items. But I mean, it's still a really cool system. There's new rare drops for the mobs. There's redstone lamps. It works similar to glowstone if you have a lever on it. If you flick it up and down, it turns the light on and off. But the main point of the redstone lamp is to be a lamp, not just the toggleable glowstone.
Okay, good, because I was getting kind of tired of that.
The desert biomes actually have something. It's extremely rare to find one, but you can find something. It's a desert well. It's supposed to be really interesting. I have not actually gotten the chance to play the 1.2 update myself. I've been busy with our Minecraft server, but otherwise, all this stuff is supposed to be really cool. I'm not entirely sure if I want to load the 1.2 into the server just yet. I'm going to play single player and see if how that works out. If I like it as much as I'm reading it here, and I do, I most likely will upload the server and then put the map into it. It's just, the thing is, when you do that for a server and you load the new biomes, the biomes tend to just do whatever the heck they want, wherever the heck they want. So clouds actually cast very slight shadows onto the terrain, just like they would in real life. It's really cool.
It's like a brand new game.
Yeah, basically.
Added so much stuff. I'm so happy.
Let's see.
You got the Hulk, you got Cloud Shadows. Oh man, I can't wait to play some
Mob
Minecraft.
spawners actually, they fixed it from, you know how mob spawners, they used to have just the pig right in the middle?
Yeah.
Mob spawners now show the correct mob in SMP instead of just a single pig.
Do you have, like, mob eggs now? Can't you just, like, spawn in a bunch of mob eggs?
You can, but that's only for creative or if you have too many items. I have too many items. It's a really good mod, and I've got DestinedCraft. It's basically, it brings the radioactive industry into single player and multiplayer. It's a custom client, but you need a custom server just to run some of the items and stuff on it. They won't spawn in regular servers.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of videos for that on YouTube of like people. Isn't the DestinedCraft the one that you can make like giant drilling machines and everything too, and get like?
Yeah, you can make mining lasers and all that good stuff in it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I have to say, this game is pretty awesome.
The new map format that allows the height to go to 256 instead of 128 is called Anvil.
Oh, I can't wait for that, dude. I'm gonna build like a giant sky tower. Anyone here ever seen Dragon Ball Z?
Yep.
I'm gonna build that thing. I'm gonna build that giant tower that like the black dude lives on. I don't know his name, but that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm gonna make that tower, and I'm gonna live up there.
That would be pretty cool. But yeah, the server actually at DestinedCraft at aircraft.com. I'll post a link under the YouTube submission here. But I'm running a roleplay server. I've got 2 different worlds. I'm currently going to work on adding a 3rd one. The main world has heroes and citizens, so that means I'm not too fond of building. There will be building areas like in towns. You can purchase a construction contract from an NPC and build in a specific area using a specific set of blocks that NPC gives you. I spent a whole bunch of time working that into the stupid citizens code. It sucked. Custom heroes classes. You start off as a lost soul. You work up about 20 levels. You know, you get to use wooden tools, leather armor, but after you master that class, you could choose between 3 main classes, which each have 3 tiers of mastery. So you could choose between long range, which is the archer. You could choose between medium range, which is the spellcaster, the mage, and you can choose close range, which is the warrior.
I'm going mage for sure.
Most definitely.
What I did is I made the mages a little not so much physically oriented, so they don't have the best armor as early as the other 2 classes do, but they have more spells because that is their what they're oriented around.
One thing I never understood about Minecraft, and this is kind of off topic, is why they didn't never have wooden armor. Like, I played a lot of the Legend of Zelda games, like Ocarina of Time and Skyward Sword, the newest one. And the one thing that I always understand is you always get a wooden shield right away. And I'm always like, why didn't Minecraft give you something like a wooden shield or like wooden?
That is actually a good point. There's a spell in the heroes thing. If you're a warrior, you can actually use a wooden door as a shield.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but okay.
It's really cool. I think I can't remember what level you unlock it as a warrior, but you can use a wooden door as a shield.
Do they have like tech packs you can use specifically so the door is like actually a shield and not a door?
The thing is, if you made that texture pack, every wooden door around the map would be a floating shield.
That would be awesome.
I can just imagine like a person in real life just walking around with like a door duct taped to their arm. Come at me, bro.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, the server is coming along pretty nicely. We will be advertising it very shortly here. If you caught the IP address in the, as I was talking about it. But below we will be posting the link to our forums. We're slowly working on those. We're looking for a building staff, actually. So if you like Minecraft and you could build, we're looking for you. Fill out a simple questionnaire and we'll put you to work.
Yeah.
I'll have you build giant statues of me. I want just really big statues of me. So
just everywhere.
Just everywhere. I don't care where you put them. Like you just put them on like the top of my giant, Dragon Ball Z house. And like a spawn. I don't care.
That's not too much to ask for.
I just want giant statues of myself.
Yeah. Anything, guys, you would like to add before we end this little podcast here?
No. Just laugh out loud every day. It's good for you.
Space AIDS vampires. That's all I like to add.
All right. Well, thank you guys. This is DestinedCraft Radio, and we're over and out.